God. Hello? Is this thing on?
Leaving my family and my friends and the people that I love.
Let's put on a little lip gloss.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nina Gabriella and I'm happy to have you here. First of all, before we get started, let me just say I just left the dentist and my mouth is pretty numb, so if I look a little weird, it's just because my mouth is trying to become unnumb. Hopefully I still sound the same, but you're wondering, why don't I wait till the numbing goes down? My family is out of the house for like 2 hours, and I know for a fact my numbing will not be down by then, and my house usually gets pretty loud when they come back, so I'm just gonna suck it up, and hopefully I still look okay for you guys. But I hear you're going to Japan. Well, lucky for you, so am I. So I hope you're ready for the ride, because together we are packing to go to Japan. I leave to go in approximately 3 weeks from now. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so freaking nervous. And I'm super excited at the same time, but I've done little videos already on my channel talking a little bit about Japan, my time I had went to Japan last time, but I've never done a full-blown video talking a little bit about my experience and answering some of your guys' most frequently asked questions. Normally on this channel, we're doing game reviews and things like that, and trust me, I want to get back to doing that too. But I thought this would be a great change of gears to tell you guys a little bit about my journey, answer some of your questions, and of course, just packing with me. I'm gonna make this video light, fast-paced, easy to understand, and I'm gonna answer all your questions you guys have been asking me these last couple of weeks. So first of all, why am I going back to Japan? Well, I got accepted into the JET program. It's a Japanese exchange teaching program, so I'm gonna be a teacher abroad. Now, if you don't know what the JET program is, it is a program where you get a chance to teach English in Japan. Now, I've been studying Japanese for a while. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. I'm probably still a beginner. I haven't taken any of the Japanese proficiency tests, and I probably can only just say, Konnichiwa minasan, tashi wa nihongo jouzu janai ne. Nihongo? Chotto eigo daijoubu. Yeah, see, not very good. I'm terrible. Demo, I'm learning. So, but that is the whole reason a lot of people do this program, is so you can better your Japanese, and if you want to go into teaching like I do myself, this is a great program to really get your resume up there, so when you return to your home country, you are going to be well fluent in Japanese and have an ability to do some teaching and things like that when you get back to your home country. Of course, I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my journey while being there, but I also want to respect Japanese culture, so I probably won't be vlogging a little bit while I am actually working there. I'll probably just do some retellings. I probably won't disclose too much about my location, things like that, until I'm actually there, just because I'd rather get settled in and get a feel for everything before I share too much information. You know, I will be going to a more village type of area. It's gonna be a lot more rural. I won't be like partying it up in Tokyo, things like that. And that is exactly what I requested. I wanted something a little more to myself, a little more where I can understand the culture and have a very wonderful time learning Japanese while I'm there. But in this video, we're not going to be talking about the JET program. I'm brand new to this program myself. The last time I was abroad, I was actually a student and I was going there to learn Japanese, and I loved my time there. I've already graduated, and now I am a communications major and a Japanese cultural studies minor. So, super excited to see where this journey leads me. And we're gonna just have a little fun. And don't worry, we are still gonna be doing game reviews while abroad. I'm gonna be talking about that in a little more detail. But I think that's enough yapping. Let's get the suitcases down and start packing.
Hey guys, I'm in the attic. Gosh, why is the camera crooked?
Welcome to my attic. Today we're gonna be getting the suitcases so I can go to Japan. I think I'm doing this all over again. Okay, we're ready. Last time I was in Japan, I actually bought this suitcase there. And now we're bringing it right back. That. Let's get this bad boy open. Okay, we're here, we're on the ground. Oh, don't mind my Lego set. haven't done that, nor do I know if I will have time to do that. So last time I had went to Japan, I lived there for about 7 months. I was a study abroad student, and I honestly didn't know what to expect. I probably overpacked the last time I was there. I have a couple videos on my channel talking about my experience in Nagoya and how much I loved it, little vlogs, things like that. But I definitely overpacked. Unfortunately, that meant I had to ship a lot of things home. Now, the suitcase obviously I showed you is only one out of the 2 suitcases I get to bring abroad. And if I want to bring more, it's going to cost extra money. So everything I need to bring needs to be in these suitcases. I also am allowed a carry-on, but I believe my carry-on is probably going to be used for my PC. So I probably will not be putting a lot in my carry-on except for the important stuff. Hello, I'm closer now. Now, these are some definites to bring in Japan. Whether you're going there for a short term or a long term, definitely bring these things. First thing, please bring deodorant. Please. You guys don't realize how important it is to bring deodorant. And I'm not saying this to be funny, I'm actually saying this. I live in America and we put aluminum in our deodorant. To some people who live abroad, they're probably like, why would you put aluminum in your deodorant? And it's because it prevents you from sweating. And in Japan, if you're not used to having aluminum-free deodorant, you might smell a little stinky, as most Japan deodorants don't have aluminum in them. So I will say aluminum is like a sweat blocker. I'm not saying it's the best for you, I'm not saying it's the healthiest for you, but I know when I started using aluminum-free deodorant, I was a little smelly once my deodorant had run out. So if you're just not used to that, I would recommend getting it. Now, I'm not promoting this, like aluminum could give you cancer. I'm just saying if you are already used to this, stick to what you know and bring it with you. Bulk up if you have to. All I know is that it's going in my suitcase, okay? Hair care products, bring with you. For sure, I'm bringing hair stuff. I'm a black person. I use a lot of hair care products on a daily basis. Now, I can talk about in more detail about my hair care journey for going to Japan. My hair will not look like this when I go abroad. This is for the fun in the summer. I will be getting a more protective style while being abroad, and I would love to go into that in more detail as well, but save that for another video. But I will say it is, for some people, it might be really hard to get your normal hair care stuff abroad. I recommend just bringing it. Even if you don't think you'll need it, you might need it. A couple things I will also be putting in my bag is a tote bag. In Japan, it's really easy to walk for long distances, buy a bunch of stuff, and not have anywhere to store it. So I'd highly recommend bringing a light backpack or a shoulder bag, just because you never know what you're going to buy on the go, especially with trash, because in Japan, there isn't a lot of trash cans, at least on the streets. The only places you can go to throw away your trash is the place you bought your trash, which would be your local 7-Eleven shop. And you don't see a lot of people like eating on the street and stuff like that. So you want to make sure you have somewhere to maybe put your trash for a little while, put a little plastic bag or something in there, you know, whatever that might be for you. I highly recommend bringing a tote bag. I used a tote bag my whole time I was in Japan. I even designed my own tote bag last time I was there, and I might pack that one with me. But bring a tote bag or two, you won't regret it, I promise you. Throwing that in there. Now, in terms of clothing, I'm probably going to try to downsize. I'm going to probably bring about 8 to 9 pairs of clothes that I could wear for every day, be rewashed, wear for school settings and out and about. I'll probably bring 2 pairs of nice clothes that I can just wear for a dinner setting or a more business attire, along with a suit jacket if needed, along with 2 to 3 pairs of shoes that I can rotate through. Now, that doesn't include like underwear and things like that, but that might just be to your own discretion on what you think you might need. And I realize in a rural part of Japan, you might want to dress a little more conservatively, and that's just because that's their culture. I think even something like this might be a little bit too much for Japan, but I really like to wear stuff that kept my shoulders covered, my legs more less exposed. You know, I turn my short skirts into long skirts, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, let's talk about games and my mini PC, okay?
In terms of moving abroad to Japan, I believe this is probably the biggest thing I'm going to miss, which is my PC setup. This is where I usually sit to make my videos with you guys, and the one thing that I knew was going to be kind of hard to bring was my PC setup. So of course, obviously it looks super cute and everything in the nighttime, but in a recent short I had talked about what the process was of extracting everything from my original PC which you can see right here, and making a mini PC build. So I have already made a whole video about how we actually had built this first PC, but it is unfortunately too heavy and too big to bring in my suitcase, both of the suitcases actually. So I actually decided to downsize this by making it a mini PC, and honestly it is so much more compact and can fit in the suitcase a lot better. Now this is a mini PC, so I probably won't be doing super heavy gaming on here, but of course we are still going to be doing game reviews, as I am bringing my consoles with me, like my Steam Deck and my Nintendo Switch, so then that way I can still play lots of new games up and coming. I don't have a PS5, and I probably am not going to be bringing my PS4. As far as this monitor goes and like the microphones and everything in here, I most likely will buy any extra equipment I need abroad, as Japan has a wide range of technology, and you guys probably know this, as most things come to Japan first before they go to the other countries as well, so I'm not too worried about finding other products and things that I may need.
I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna bring my mini PC yet. I know in my TikTok I showed myself putting it in a suitcase, but I doubt I'm gonna do that because I don't want it to break. I honestly might carry it on because my PC means so much to me that I obviously don't want to mess this thing up. But I will say, for how structured and how nice it is, I probably could fit it in a suitcase if I really wanted to. They also make travel bags for PCs, which I might look into as well. Either way, the mini PC is totally coming. I can't say the same for everything in my gaming setup right now, but I know for a fact I will be editing videos abroad, and I'm super happy that I found a way to pack my mini PC with me. So, this puppy down here, yeah. Homegirl is coming with me, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, I sound so awful. But she's coming, for sure. Now, I don't know how long I'm going to be staying abroad. For some people, they like to do the JET program for many, many years. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do it for that long, but I want to be prepared for anything. So I will just bring what I think I need, and anything I can't get here, or anything that I can't fit, I will just bring it. I would just buy it with me when I get abroad. And while I didn't mention it exclusively, here are just a couple other things that you could pause the video and look at as well. This is just kind of a brief overview of the things that I'm going to be packing.
While I'm still rearranging a lot of things, I definitely can say that this suitcase probably took me about an hour, and I probably will still go back because I need to add in some winter clothes as well in here. But for the most part, I will say I tried to roll all of my clothing so it fits better, and I hope to pack another one really soon.
We got one suitcase filled, so I think this is a pretty good start. Now, let's answer some of those questions. Alrighty, I heard y'all got questions for me. Let's answer them. All right, starting with a question. This is from beluga_whale. They have left a couple of questions, so I want to answer all of them. So, first question, what are you most excited about experiencing there? Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. I think I am most excited about the culture, for sure. I really miss my last time I was in Japan. I really miss my friends, but this time I would really like to experience Japanese culture in a way I have never experienced it before. Last time I was there, I was going there for school, so I feel like I was just taking the experience for what it is. But this is different. You know, I chose to enter the Japanese exchange teaching program, and I really want to make sure I'm taking every opportunity to just learn something new, learn something different. Number 2, what am I most nervous about? I already know what I'm most nervous about. Leaving my family and my friends and the people that I love. I think the first time I went to Japan, I didn't have this fear. I wasn't worried about my family and friends because I knew I would be back in a short amount of time. This is more of a long-term thing, so I'm not really sure when I'm coming back. I have a projected idea of how long I want to stay in my mind, which I don't want to share with you guys, but I still know that for that time it is pretty long, and I feel like I've made so many new friendships and relationships in these last couple years, and being, 24, not really knowing when I'm gonna be back, I'm just nervous I'm gonna miss so much and miss them, and I don't want that to be the reason I come back, but I feel like ultimately I love the connections I make here, so it's gonna be really hard leaving them, honestly. How are you preparing for the move mentally, emotionally, and practically? In terms of mentally, I've been going to church a lot. You know, I just feel like that has been really helping me mentally. Like, just the other day I was in church crying because I was so afraid of this move. Emotionally, I think I've been trying to prepare myself for the culture shock. And I think part of going through culture shock really starts with getting through the hurdle of understanding you're going to be leaving. You go through the emotions of like, I'm so excited, and then you were like, I'm so nervous, and then I'm like, I don't want to go, and then I want to go. So I think for me, it's just trying to spend time with the people I love so I don't miss them too much when I go. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to miss out on any opportunity to not spend time with them. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. Practically though, it's just prepping, you know, doing this stuff here with you guys, making sure I'm not buying a lot of crap, because that's the one thing I like to do. I like to spend. You guys know I like to buy video games, and I need to stop doing that. I need to stop buying so much stuff, because what I can't bring with me is stuff that might not be here when I return. I right now live with my parents, and by the time I return, I don't think my parents want to have to figure out what they're gonna do with all of these things in my room. Practically, like, since this is a big move, I don't think it's smart for me to be buying so much stuff. So I've been downsizing a lot on things I own, on top of just giving a lot of things away. I also feel like that it might not mean the same to me when I am gone. So I think right now what I have to really just focus on is just bringing the things that mean the most to me. You know, whether that be my game consoles or maybe just a stuffed animal or two. The rest of this stuff, it's junk. What are you packing that you absolutely can't live without? This is a really good question. I think right now that would probably either be my mini PC, because the fact that I even own a mini PC is like crazy to me, because I built the first one with help, but like this new build, I did a lot of that myself. You know, I had help with that too. But I feel so happy because I know how to build a computer. Like, I feel like I couldn't say that a couple of years back, and now it's my baby. It has to come with me. I have that. That or this necklace. You guys don't realize how much I love this necklace. This was given a gift to me actually a couple months ago, and it has my birthstone in it. I was born in April, and I think I can't even part with this necklace. I remember I went out of town and I lost this necklace, or I thought I had lost it, and I cried most of the trip. And my dad said he found it like on the ground, just out in the street somewhere. I must have dropped it. I think it was meant for me to have this necklace to get this back. And I wear it in a lot of my videos now. It means a lot to me just because it was a very personal gift, and I love the moon. I love Sailor Moon, I love Harvest Moon, I love all the moons. So it just really means a lot to me, and I wouldn't want to go abroad without it. So yeah. Any goals or things on my Japan bucket list? Honestly, not really. I think the biggest one is maybe going to Sanrio Pure Land, because I feel like I didn't really get obsessed with Sanrio up until more recently. You know, look at Cinnamon Roll, guys. It's bigger than me. Like, I literally sit in this like a beanbag. Like, I would really like to go to Sanrio Pure Land just so I can say I have went, because I feel like that was something I didn't really think to do last time I was in Japan, and being able to go this time sounds really freaking awesome. But otherwise, the biggest thing on my bucket list is going to visit the cherry blossoms. I've never got to actually see the cherry blossoms, other than maybe a couple. But I've never actually gone to Japan during cherry blossom season. So that's why literally I'm so grateful to know that I'm going to be there during cherry blossom season, because I literally have a cherry blossom tattoo on my ankle. Literally, yeah, please don't look at my feet. But like, I literally just got this tattoo because I'm just so excited. I love cherry blossoms so much, guys. Like, and like, yes, where I live you can see cherry blossoms, but there's nothing like going to Korea or to Japan to see cherry blossoms. So I'm super excited. Question was asked is, how will you get around? will you have a car, use a taxi, walk? Probably a little of everything. Since I will be staying in a very rural part of Japan, I plan on buying a car. As this video is coming out, I might actually have already secured that car. I've been looking at a small little Japanese K car for a while right now, and I'm just trying to make sure I'm saving up enough money to purchase the car, which I think I almost have enough saved up for this car, so I'm really excited. I'm going to be putting a down payment on it. If you're staying in more of the city parts of Japan, I would not really recommend getting a car. You can take the bullet train, you can take the regular just train lines in Japan. You don't need a car. But for where I'll be staying, I probably will need a car just because it will maximize my experience there. So yeah, I'm looking into getting a car right now. So thank you for asking. Question from Yuna. She had asked, I heard in Japan there are actually no trash cans outside. Instead of everybody carries little trash bags inside their bag for waste. Is this true or an agenda for outside people to be more mindful when visiting? I believe this question was already answered in the Discord server, but I'm going to answer it just cause. Yes, or I'm going to say no. This isn't like an agenda or anything. This is actually true, at least for me. Last time I was in Japan, I brought a little trash bag around with me wherever I went in case I had trash. And when I went home, I would deposit that trash. So I say if you're going to Japan, I would be very mindful about how much trash you're using and make sure you recycle. You know, you gotta realize Japan is on an island, so they try to conserve as much energy and try to be very resourceful when it comes to waste, because if that island were to get polluted the way that, you know, over here in America gets polluted, there probably wouldn't be a Japan. So just be mindful when you visit, especially as a tourist. So how am I preparing for the trip as far as language and culture? So up until just a week ago, I was taking Japanese classes every single week, and I have actually just stopped the classes now because I am getting so close that I need to maximize my time with the people that I love and care about. But that doesn't mean, you know, I'm not doing my Duolingo and playing some little Japanese video games and game reviews with you guys. These are all different ways that I love studying Japanese culture. But that is probably the biggest things, is just making sure I'm immersing myself in Japanese culture as much as I can before I go, so I have a better transition time. Okay, I believe that is all our questions for right now. Thank you guys so much for asking me these fun little questions. I love that. Also, before I go, quick shout out to our Discord channel winners for winning these last 6 little challenge. We did some fun little prompts for June. We did a pet photo contest this last week, and we had picked a winner, such a cute little pet. We also did some other fun challenges that people won, and I gave away a couple gift cards. I am not doing a challenge for July, but I probably will pick this up again once I'm more situated in Japan and I can give out some more fun gift cards. Well guys, thank you for bearing with me with my swollen lip. It still doesn't seem like it's going down, but I had a lot of fun making this video, guys, and soon I'll be away from home. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm really freaking nervous. Y'all have no idea. Overall, I hope you guys liked today's video. This isn't really something I normally do, but if you guys like seeing things like this, I would love to do more videos like this, sharing my journey. And please send all your blessings and your prayers for me for safe travels abroad. Any tips and tricks, I would love to know that in the comments below. Shout out to my members, my YouTube members, my Patreon members. You guys have been so thankful and supportive during this time. I have some behind the scenes stuff that's going to be coming to you guys very soon. If you're not a member, you totally want to be one, because I'm going to be releasing a lot of my behind the scenes over on my members side in just a couple weeks of this Japanese journey. I might not be putting it all in the main channel, so you might want to stick around over on that side if you want to see more of that. But yeah guys, I'm really excited, and I'm really happy to be here. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and for watching the video, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
If you liked today's video, consider subscribing. I hope to see you in the next one. Yeah.